Hello, and today I will be talking about Sudeep Pharma. So this is for educational purpose only. I am doing some minor research on it, and this is not. I'm not saying you to buy or sell, and I don't think I have done enough research for that all. So it is called Sudeep Pharma Limited, and it is currently trading under 600. It had IPO'd over 700 something, but it has fallen about 18 to 20% from that price. Yeah, as you can see, the ratios are all looking good. And what exactly the company does is that you can see some of the details here. But the company was founded in 1989. They basically do calcium tablets that you have and other nutraceuticals. They expanded over the time. And in 2024, they established Sudeep Advanced Materials business, that is a diversification from their existing company. And in 2025 they had an IPO of 895 crores, and I'll come back to that in a time. Apart from that, they did an uh, sorry, acquisition in NSS, that is national something something, National Supplier Service, and they basically do it is from a company from Ireland. Then they basically do pre-mixes, basically, what I had understand. So coming back to what are their businesses, they have three verticals. First is the core business, that is pharma and food related business. Second is the specialty ingredients, and it is the premixes, the infant formulas, and uh, what do you say, multivitamins and stuff like that. And third is the new business that is starting about advanced materials. This will be trading into batteries. If you talk about the revenue split, the core business has about 60% of revenue, and the specialty ingredients has about 40% of revenue. The advanced material has not started as of yet, and it will start in some time. So there's that. They are expecting, if I'm not wrong, in about March of next year they will be starting. uh, Here you go. So one of my issues is that they currently are utilizing only 40% of their uh, capacity, and they have a target of 70 to 80% utilization by the next year end. But this implies a 2x volume growth. But if they are able to achieve it or not, that is a question, because that is a new company. We don't know anything else about the promoters and their whereabouts. This is a map showing that they have a node, a plant in USA, basically for the pharma, named as Sudeep Pharma USA, and they want to be near their clients. So there's that. And another, they have a EU node because of Ireland, and they have, the map is a bit wrong. I think Ireland is somewhere around here. Okay, so they have in Netherlands and Ireland, both of the place, and they had recently acquired this NSS branch. What I think is the main coming up thing for this company is this Sudeep Advanced Materials. So basically, this side should be there. If you see that USA is trying to diversify since COVID and post COVID, and I don't want to beat the drum of China plus one, but still, they don't want total dependence on any single country as of yet. So in India, we don't really have any company that is making chemicals or anything for battery manufacturing, specifically lithium ion and other better versions of batteries apart from those lead one. So what they have told in their con calls recently, that they have 34 active customers in North America, Korea, that is South Korea, Japan, Indonesia. They are in conversations, and they think they will be doing about 10,000 metric ton of capacity by 2030 something. So that is to be seen, because that is a long term thing. First, the plant should be coming online. This is a snapshot from their presentation, and they have the ceremony. If I can find that, yes, battery materials groundbreaking ceremony. Basically, what do you say it? Whatever it is called, I don't remember exactly as of yet. It is in Dahej, Gujarat, and this is they are doing some things. That is the entire team in the pit. Yeah, so they'll be doing that. Apart from that, they expect a 5,000 to 6,000 crore capex by the year 2030. And my problem with the IPO was that they want to do a capex, but they only raised 65 crores. If I'm not wrong, how big was the IPO? Sorry, 95 crores. So they had done a 800 crores of offer for sale and fresh issue of 95 crores only. So they did not raise much capital, because the 800 crores that they got are promoters or any other investor that had invested earlier, is exit for them. And it is good to make money, but it is not going to the company itself. So they have to make something to do with that. If you go into their DRHP, because that is a new company, and you will see that they say that they don't have any listed what do you say, peer in India, because in specialty chemicals or in nutraceuticals there aren't any main. And specifically, if we go into what do you say, battery manufacturing or something, like no other company is doing very similar things, and maybe some are doing some parts, some are doing other parts, but you can't really say that it is a one-to-one comparison to any other company. This is their expansion scale, what they're thinking. They generally had 35% of margins, but it is a DRHP and IPO, so it is a bit whitewashed, I think. But still, till the here, I think it is good that they had and acquired the NSS Ireland, and the first time they had put out their margins as well. Plus, they are going for vitamin C and iron commercialization. Also, I think I heard that they are the biggest producer of vitamin C. If I'm not wrong, sorry, no, they are the biggest producer of iron uh, commercialization. What something edible iron in India, and they are going to for battery. So basically, what is the bear and base case scenario? They have very niche monopoly, and it is good, but how much is it going to grow? So they are in nutraceuticals, and nutraceuticals have a lot of companies are doing it. Apart from them, maybe not listed, but if you go into unlisted, I am sure that we can find much more companies over there. They have a greenfield expansion. That is a good thing. If the niche monopoly works out, it is a very good thing. They have expansion coming in. That is a good thing, and they are giving a non-Chinese opportunity to their customers. That is a good thing. But how much of their raw material will be coming from China, I am not sure as of yet. Because in the bear case, if you see, the key risks are that it will take time to this advanced material business to go on, because they are currently into pharmaceuticals and going into battery manufacturing. It is a a bit different. If you say it is a chemical business, then it's okay. But apart from that, if you go into say that there are no cross selling happening over there, you can't sell batteries to your nutraceutical customers. So there's issue. Apart from that, the capacity utilization is very low. As we saw earlier, that they are only having a 40% of capacity utilization and going it to 40 to 80 or 90%. After that, they can think of much expansion. Apart from that, they have very high valuations, that is 40 to 45p. So how much more they can grow is the first question, and second question is that even if they grow, is that growth priced in the current price? Because the IPO seems so, if you go over here, that the IPO came at about 774 and the last traded price was under 600. So you had a meaningful 10 to 15% correction. Considering that the market situation is not very good, but the pharma index is doing good, so that's there. Apart from that, there might be some related party things going on. What are the main things that one should follow on? There is in March 2026, that is the current time that is going on. You can find that they have to commission the new plant, and if I go into here in documents in screener, I don't really find anything out of here. It is just transcripts and what. Apart from that, US expansion is another problem, I think, at this point, because we don't have any clarity on what is going on with Mr. Donald Trump, and will pharma be under prosecution or not? That is another problem. Then utilization crossing the 30%, and specialty segment growing over 70%. These are long-term things that need to be followed. What they have essentially been doing, they had a core business of human health and preventive nutrition, but they are doing another unrelated business that is related to chemicals only, but is not directly related to this, that is sustainable energy and EV transition that is going on. So they are basically doing particle engineering, if we combine both, chemical engineering, something like that. So it is a long term trend, and both are a good trend. If we see that people are spending currently more on their health, I see a lot of people taking nutraceuticals and people taking, what do you say, oh, multivitamins, and a lot of also using premixes for children, if the women are not able to, mother are not able to provide. So that is one thing, and we also see that the oil prices are moving up and everywhere. So a rise in EV is what we think will be going to happen. So I don't think that is an issue, but is all of this priced in? Because if we see over here, it has a PE of 42. Although the PEG ratio seems to 1, that suggests that it is currently fairly priced. But if it is fairly priced and anything misses on this expansion part, it is gone. We can't really do anything regarding that, and for that we need to be very, what do you say, vigilant about it. If someone is thinking of investment in this company, there is a lot of things to be seen. Plus it is a micro cap or small cap at best, however you classify the market caps. So yeah, 6,000 market cap. I am not really very comfortable, but it is a good company to watch through. Some good things are going on, and structurally, I think this should do well if they are able to provide on all of these monitorables. So that is my basic research on Sudeep Pharma. Thank you.